Gasparilla +1. Gasparilla +1. All right, let me just get a light on here. Whew. Not only are we... Hold on. Just trying to turn on the light. Let's see. There we go. Not only are we collecting some data points, everybody, we're collecting experience points. Okay? Learning how to race on the roads. That's part of this whole process, all right? Being a runner, these old Billy Goat mountain legs, trying to turn over on the road. So I had thought of this the night before. And by the way, thank you, race director, for thinking of my mom when you were designing this year's t-shirt. Look at that. Her favorite color is yellow. You better believe it. So, Mom, this is for you. There it is. Oh, it's a perfect yellow, too. So here's the deal. It's about, I don't know, 18 hours after the race. So usually DOMS, delayed onset muscle soreness, and hopefully you can see me here. Delayed onset muscle soreness usually sets in 36 hours. So we'll see. You know, I'm absorbing. I'm actually to the T, so I finished at 7:08 a.m. So I'm taking notes as far as when does the DOMS set into the legs. That's point number one. Point number two, as I continue to try to figure out how to become a better racer and someday passing that information on to future athletes. And just for me, and this is really personal, is what is going to work for your stomach, all right, before the race. So, you know, 1 year ago, Naples, the nuts didn't work out, all right? Ate a few too many nuts leading into the Naples half marathon. Still worked out well, but man, it was a rough process, I'll just put it that way. New York City. The Italian restaurants of Manhattan didn't quite work out for my stomach, not to mention the gels, and you guys know the drill there with New York City. I ended up having to, you know, kind of hobble my way through Manhattan to get to that finish line, but we got her done. Boy, I can successfully say, like, it worked yesterday. Now, I'm not saying it was the perfect situation as far as what I ate leading into the race, but here's just dinner the night before. I just kept it real simple. What I do back in Denver, you know, little bit of chicken, and then it's my salad, my bobo bar. Just I didn't go crazy. So again, cooking here in the hotel room rather than going out to eat. I don't know. So I'm just tinkering. Everybody. So yes, data points. But more frankly important was experience points. I thought of the night before, wait a minute, how am I going to see my watch at mile 2, at mile 3, at mile 4? Here's the footage. Like, I couldn't see my watch at 5, you know, at that point running about 5:10 a mile through the streets of Tampa, and it was dark. You know, even with a light on my watch, it's like I had to. So I've heard stories of people's watches freaking out in the middle of the race, and I just encourage you to, yes, look at your watch, get some data points there, but also teach yourself how to listen to your body, listen to your pacing, listen to your breathing in addition, in case that watch freaks out. You know, whether the battery dies or whether the watch just malfunctions, you never know out there. So sure enough, it was the dark, and thankfully I thought of it the night before, so I didn't freak out in the moment, but just you know, a learning moment is I'm just you know, that little tip of the day. Your watch is not always gonna be the perfect source of information in the middle of a race. So now we're going onward and upward, catching an airplane. I'm gonna break down the whole race, break down some Andes as well with the fam back in Denver. But first we got to go do a little shake before we go catch an airplane. So we're gonna go explore Tampa a little bit more, but first, you know what's coming. Oh, man. Carrig, come on, Carrig. Oh, thank you for being here, Carrig. I appreciate it. Oh, man. Actually, Mom, it's a little chilly out. It's, you know, I won't even say what time it is. Oh, man. That's another thing. Achy legs after a race or even a hard workout and just trying to, sleep well. It's a struggle. It's a little bit of a struggle. I'm gonna call myself out. So Mom, I might have to jog in this morning. Oh, it's nice. It's nice. All right, Carrig. Come on, Carrig. You calling my name on this fine, fine morning. Okay. First we need a cup. You better believe we're gonna be good friends today. Glad I packed it. Effervescent.
That was such a weird year. I mean, because Montreal is in our division.
Yeah.
But the way they had it set up last year with the COVID.
Well, thank you for the ride. Appreciate it. Yeah, man.
Good luck with your running career.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Your YouTube channel.
All right. You have a good one.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you.
Take care.
Just turn on the seatbelt light. Stay in your seats and fasten your seatbelts. Thank you.
And fly the W. Let's go. Come on.
Welcome home.
W time.
By that W.
Andy's. Come on now. Been dreaming about this all last 24 hours. Oh,
No.
loud kids. Okay, guys, come on over. What do you guys say? What do you say?
This is yours.
Oh, my mom.
You got it.
Now,
Careful
look at
now.
this little guy. It's coming. There it is. Henry.
What's that?
There it is.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You got it?
There you go.
Oh.
Michael's got it. All right, let's go sit.
You are the champion. Did you catch that? That was amazing.
Michael and Henry were behind the camera. Seth with the W, catching the camera.
Saving the one
Oh
day, baby.
my goodness.
That'd be good work. Wow.
That's something you see on like
Yes, we don't
America's
sneeze.
Funniest Home Videos.
That's right.
Man. Here's your say. There it is. There it is. You got a great shirt, buddy. Seek beauty. Work hard. Love each other. All right, we'll see you back at the house. Break down this Gasparilla half marathon. Give you all my thoughts on what happened out there on the course. A lot of lessons learned, that is for sure. Woo! What do you think, Joseph? Did it. We got Ashton from Ohio who found the vlog and moved out to Colorado.
Yeah.
Well, and we met at Andy's. After it's like, what are the chances? So
If you're gonna meet Seth DeMoor, it's gonna be either on the mountains or in a
Getting ice cream, the best
Yeah.
spot.
it's a good old custard. So
Yes.
thank you, sir, for
Okay, now I can
saying
get
hi. Where to even begin? We're gonna begin with a little tea as we top off the day here, breaking down the Gasparilla Half Marathon. We're back. Okay, here's the deal. Shout out, race directors. I don't know if I actually met you after the race, but thank you so much for putting on an epic race. Great job. I pay attention to the details, everybody, when it comes to everything from packet pickup to communication to food and out on the course and everything. And you guys nailed it. All right. I mean, I can't think of a single issue all weekend. So thank you so much for putting it. So Gasparilla Half Marathon, put it on your bucket list. Here's the deal. Comment of the day, question of the day, breaking down the race. Here we go. What's worth spending money on, more money on, in order to get the best of that thing or that experience or that item or whatever the case may be? For me, it's the hotel room the night before the race, or really, frankly, 2 nights before the race, okay? I won't stay there again. I'll just put it that way. So anyway, that's mine. Like last night, I really didn't sleep in Florida. I just didn't sleep. It really came down to the mattresses. They just were not very comfortable. Anyway, story for another day with respect to, I don't know, in the jitters, before the race. I don't know about you, but you're just thinking about and mulling over your race day and your game day process. Speaking of which, my game day, I guess I'll get you the comment of the day here as well. But my race plan, as I talked about, I think it was Friday, was to negative split. Okay, to practice negative splitting. Specifically for Rotterdam, I don't want to go out too fast like I did in Amsterdam 2 years ago for my first marathon ever. All right, that was a lesson learned. And let me just take a quick sip here. So, shout out to Florin Lance. You get the comment of the day, and then we'll dive in. Hi, Seth. Congrats on your race. I really enjoyed the raw footage, but most importantly, I was impressed by your attitude towards the situation in Ukraine. Let's pray for them and hope it will all be over soon. Question of the day. My next race is going to be the blue course from 100 miles of Croatia. I'll be doing 128 kilometers, and it's going to be on the same weekend as the Rotterdam Marathon. Florin, that's awesome. We will unite on that weekend. So, my game plan was to negative split. That was the goal. And, it was dark out at the beginning of the race, so we assemble at the start line, great energy, great cheering, and I don't even know exactly who sent me this clip, but it was a great clip. You were up on the stands, and off we go into the dark. It was hard I've never really raced in such dark conditions. Very interesting on the roads, and the trails I have. But in the roads, very different experience for sure. I'm grateful that it was dark though, because the sun was not out yet. It wasn't quite hot yet. But it was hard to see the signs, I guess. That's one little tip for the race directors. Maybe put some really brighter lights. I don't know, maybe brighter lights on like the 3 mile, 6 mile. By the 6 mile mark, here it is on your screen, we were good to go. Anyway, I didn't realize when we had crossed the 6.5 mile, basically the halfway point, there was a great arch that said you're halfway there, but I didn't remember crossing, but I guess they were tracking, because here it is on their site. Okay, here's the splits. Halfway split, 34:18. So my watch is a Coros watch. As you all know, I've been using Coros for a while now, and the data from there, it is what it is. It's a grain of salt. You can't rely on the watch data 100% accurately. I mean, I think it's ballpark. It's close, but I always go by chip time. So this is the website, the Gasparilla website. Total time, 108:57. So 34:18, that means I should have done the math ahead of time. am I doing the math right? I think I almost even split. I didn't negative split, but it was really close. Here, if I'm doing the math, according to the chip time, 34:18 at the halfway split. Okay, and then finishing in 108:57. I will take it.
Not too bad, okay? I was holding back at the beginning. I really was. I'm proud of myself. Maybe too much. Oh, but I think it paid off long term because of the 95% humidity. Again, can't control the weather, can't control the competition. All right? You just got to show up, and it was 95% humidity. I mean, by the end, I don't know if I've ever been so soaked at the end of a race, especially, just a half marathon. We're not talking about a 50K or a 50 miler here. It's just a half marathon. So it was very humid, and I'm glad I held back at the beginning. Okay, hopping over to Strava real quick just for some splits. 5:15. See, I went out a little, I went out conservative. I wanted to go out closer to about 5:07, 5:08. So I went out 5:15, 5:08, 5:02, 5 minutes, 5:08, 5:05, 5:10, 5:21, and there's the rest on your screen for you. Okay, soak it in. And then, average heart rate 165, average cadence 192. Again, is all just through the watch. Take it with a grain of salt. I didn't wear a stride pod or I didn't wear a heart rate monitor or anything like that. Okay, so just giving you some data for you to chew on a little bit, for me as well. And overall, I'm actually very pleased with that almost even splitting. I wanted to run faster. Remember a couple days earlier, in Florida. Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this, and then I'll wrap up. Is that you can't control the weather, can't control the competition. But why did I run 105.43 in Naples on a very flat course in Naples? Very flat, flatter than this. But Naples weather was pretty much as good as you're going to get in Florida. I don't remember what the humidity was. It was way less than 95%. I want to say it was maybe like 60% or 55%. I don't remember, but it was much, much lower. So why did I run so much faster in Naples? The competition was tremendous. Love you. I love you guys. I don't know you guys at all, but we worked together that day, and it was beautiful. So the competition in Naples was just perfect. And then the peak race. All right. So you want to run faster? You want to race faster, DGR? Taper, taper, taper. Okay. I was hoping to run faster in Tampa Bay. I really was. But when you don't have fresh legs and you don't have competition around you, I was in no man's land from mile 2 onward. So I ran 11 miles solo in Tampa, okay? And it's just a different ball game. And you can run, I'm telling you, you can run so much faster when you have people pushing you at the exact same pace. That's what happened in Naples. It was beautiful. So, and of course, yeah, if the weather's perfect, that helps too. So there's all these little factors that you just have to keep trying and keep trying and keep trying as runners, all right? Doorknob, 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 over and over and over again, all right? There's my breakdown. I'm excited for Rotterdam. 6 weeks to go. We'll take it. We'll take a W. We'll take Andes. I don't know how many runners there were. If anybody knows, I was trying to look it up, but man, congrats to everybody out there racing, and I look forward to sharing the streets of Rotterdam with the next crew in early April. Okay, I think I asked the question of the day. Yeah. Comma of the day. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Onward and upward. We will toss it to, the race. I guess, but you know what? We'll do the raw footage in case you missed the raw footage from Tampa. Right there, right there, right there. All right. Seek beauty, work hard, and love each other. See you tomorrow.